to say to the parents and their families, thank you for coming here and honoring us today. And thank you, the whole class of 2015, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Although I'm sure you are already having second thoughts. First, let's have a round of applause, though, for the class of 2015. When I was chosen for this talk, I was told to focus on one theme to encompass all my years at Foothill. And I asked, one theme? Are you sure? Because I could do it in less. I mean, as Coach Clark says, I am all about efficiency. All about it. And guys, after all of our years here at Foothill, I can confidently say this. We haven't learned anything here. We should just take our textbooks and throw them right out the window. Because knowing who the 24th president was and everything that he did isn't what is important. At Foothill, we haven't learned facts, but rather how to learn, which is more important. Albert Einstein once said, education is what remains after one has forgotten everything that they have learned in school. So now that we have this great gift of knowing how to learn, what do? We've come so far. So what's next? Well, class of 2015, we dare to push on. Daring is about trying. And you guys shouldn't be afraid to try. And more importantly, fail. Because do you know how many times it took Thomas Edison to build the light bulb? Over 1,000. And how many restaurants said no to making Colonel Sanders' finger-licking Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe? 1,009 restaurants. And how many detentions it took me to figure out that homework needs to be turned in on time? It's too embarrassing to count. All of these people tried, and like me, failed. But that didn't stop them from persevering and achieving their dreams. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. So go out and make a mistake. In high school, take a class that is beyond your ability. We aren't done with school, so why should we just take it easy? We've got to keep trying. I know that it sounds horrible, but we still have a long way to go. And it's going to get harder from here. But we shouldn't just give up. As renowned and famous philosopher Dory from the inspirational documentary Finding Nemo says, "Hey, Mr. Grumpy Face, when life's got you down, you know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. We've got to keep pushing forward. As Will Rogers says, we are on the right track, but you'll get run over if you just sit there." Foothill has put us on the right path. But we've got to keep going. We've got to do them a favor. We have to keep pushing forward. We need to dare to push forward and, more importantly, dare to fail. Let me give you an example. In 5th grade, we were just about to start playing basketball in PE. And up to that time, our class had been undefeated. Clearly, it was all because of me. Even Coach Clark saw that. And, I decided to join a league team before the season started. So I sent out applications to every team, which is unlike what I did with high school. See, For high school, I didn't even bother applying because I knew I would be rejected. But for basketball, I was a shoo-in. I was the best player in the whole Foothill 5th grade. The teams would be fighting over me. I just knew it. But I still got rejected by every team. And you know what? This made me think. This made me realize that was just how good I was. I was too good to make it into high school, and too good to make the basketball team. They were afraid I was going to make everybody else in the league look like amateurs. This made me uniquely qualified for basketball because no coach in their right mind would allow me on their team due to my advanced skill level. But when I actually started playing basketball, I was surprised, really surprised actually, because I was very bad. That didn't stop me though. I did something that I learned here at Foothill. I persevered. Every day I came home from school and shot 100 baskets. And when I was at school, my friends helped me out. They spent their recesses teaching me how to play, invested their time into helping one not as skilled. They dared to teach me how to play. And today, I still can't play. But that isn't the point. They took on this seemingly impossible task. And, you know, I'm sure they knew that I'd be terrible going in, but they helped me anyways. And this is what we should do too. We need to dare to do the seemingly impossible. Something that we are 99% sure we will fail at. But just, you know, gather up the guts and push yourself to the edge of your ability. Because even if you fail, you'll just be back to where you started. A bunch of unruly 5th graders. Martin Luther King Jr. said this: intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. This is what Foothill has done for us. We are not only so lucky to have teachers that make us think, teach us how to think, but go to a school that knows how to build character in its children, to stress honesty, courtesy, responsibility, and a concern for others. This is what we have to live up to. But now, we know how. Will Rogers once asked, why don't they pass a constitutional amendment keeping everybody from learning anything? If it worked as well as the Prohibition did, in 5 years, Americans would be the smartest race of people on earth. Class of 2015. I don't know if you're the smartest group of people on earth, but you are some of the smartest people I know. You have learned so many lessons, and those are often failures. Lessons usually tend to be failures. And you guys also discovered that education isn't only just intelligence, but it's character too. So put it to good use. Dare. Because if you don't, you'll just be another smart kid. And what's the fun in that? But hey, either way, the class of 2015 has had lots of fun, laughs, and love. So I have to thank you for letting me tag along for the ride. Congratulations, the class of 2015. And remember, dare to fail. Thank you.